Hello, good afternoon. My name is General Health Doctor Professor Raphael Hayomide Balogun. My full name is Raphael Hayomide Dr. Balogun, but the guy name Raphael Hayomide Balogun. So now I'm the owner, the emperor, the business emperor of Ayeconet Internet Technologies, which can be using any name. You can hear Ayeconet Empire, you can hear Ayeconet Social, Ayeconet University, Ayeconet Health Institute, Ayeconet Righteous, Pornography, Ayeconet Market, Ayeconet Companions, Ayeconet this, Ayeconet that. In as much you find that product directly or indirectly linked to Ayeconet Internet. If it's direct, if you confirm, if you can find it on Ayeconet official website, it belongs to Ayeconet. Any product that you are hearing about, you're seeing about, and is not directly linked to Ayeconet website, or maybe there's no QR code linking back to the website to the product code or product ID itself for verification, believe me, it's not from Ayeconet. You get, and you should always try to verify. There's a verification channel, so when you hear about a business or hear about something, you should actually contact the owner of the business emperor, which is I, Raphael Balogun. So I'm a general doctor in Ayeconet Health Institute of Ayeconet. And now, what's Ayeconet all about? Ayeconet actually just means World Common Network of Internetworking Technologies. That is what Ayeconet Internet Technology means, World Common Network of Internetworking Technologies. Then what is the purpose of Ayeconet? Why did I build Ayeconet or whatever? The question is this: is the world at peace? And is there any world common network to unite the world, to make the world peaceful? None. In Nigeria today, there's hunger, there's poverty, there's lagging in technology, there's this, there's that. World cannot attain peace if at least one country is lacking. And then this is what Ayeconet stands for. So we are even starting from Nigeria because Ayeconet is registered in Nigeria to solve Nigerian problems. Then we can go ahead to solve some other countries' problems as well. But as in Nigeria, our focus is to solve all problems of Nigeria, and that's how we start. So Ayeconet, and that's how we are able to produce and develop some products. For instance, Ayeconet University was developed by me. Nigeria does not have its own education, and then the current education that we are taking in other universities, from using NUC, using this, using that, using different educational systems, this education is poisoned. That is why you cannot see a Nigerian inventing a mobile device, a Nigerian inventing something of good quality. Even today I got angry. Yes, though I didn't really display my hunger, but I got angry at a Nigerian carpenter who did rubbish in his work. One of the reasons is due to the lack of Nigerian-owned intellectual property, Nigerian-owned education, Nigerian-owned invention, and then every other countries that will be helping Nigeria today will definitely put some kind of seal, some kind of restriction, some kind of limitations to our usage of their technology. In order to protect their country or whatever, especially when you are not someone who is showing a prospect to their own country as well as your own country. You're having some kind of negative effect. So one of the reasons why is because of this. Imagine if Russia war is happening today, a lot of different things are happening. Imagine that very soon, it's not an imagination, it's going to happen, it's a prediction, that very soon United States of America and China and Britain will come to Nigeria to actually try to seize everything that we have. We are already owing the World Bank money, then a legal sanction will happen which will affect everything. And then if Nigeria does not have its own system backing, there's nothing. I'll tell you the fact: we are using Britain knowledge, USA knowledge 247, and then they made this knowledge in a way that we are not guaranteed to be able to pay back this loan because we are using their education and we are still owing them money at the same time. You get, and then we have natural resources that they are eyeing. We have good land, we have good farm, we have petroleum, we have iron ore, we have sand that is strong enough to do a lot of different things. We have climate good enough for one of the best agriculture food production in the world, and yet we are using the education to actually process, function all this. We have to export petroleum out of Nigeria to do a lot of things. The Ayeconet University have invented a lot of technologies to solve these problems. If you check the university, there are different courses. There's the health sector courses, which remove every poisons that is happening to us in Nigeria due to the health sector that we are using, which is the medical health sector that is imported from the United States of America, Western world. In addition to this, some other inventions like business management and entrepreneurship, science like applied microbiology, applied biology, like engineering in the cases of aircraft engineering, oceancraft engineering, civil engineering, vehicle engineering, petrochemical engineering. All these technologies have already been made in a way that, okay, Nigeria would not primarily need to export things outside before we can create what we need here in Nigeria, before we can get in exchange for anything. Yeah, I may not have actually done phone or done technology for phone, but at least we can reduce the rate at which we export crude oil for petroleum, which will reduce the price of petroleum here in Nigeria, and a lot of different things. I have already invented the engineering designs of working vehicles like ships, like planes, I call it firecopters, like defense. If you check out the ads that will be posted before and after this video, this discussion, you get that will be in the ad, you will see all the featured courses that we have. All these courses are totally Nigerian intellectual property. Do you know what it means? It means I invented everything by myself, by observing for my whole life sciences of life and philosophy of life itself, in order to bring it together to build the technologies that Nigerian can protect, that can protect Nigeria at the same time. Okay, we don't have education in Nigeria and we have poor education. So this is not only a very cheap education, but it's of high quality, and it is totally Nigerian. Educational sanction cannot happen with this education. No Oyinbo will come to Nigeria and say you are using my own, so you have to pay me royalty. You don't need to pay any white man royalty right now. All you just need to know is that Ayeconet has made it so easy for you to have your education, and in as much you can credit Ayeconet, no problem. And then there's a lot of poisons in the educational systems too. Ayeconet made sure I filtered out all irrelevancies, all poisonous thoughts, things that will corrupt the mind or make things too complex to understand. Okay, I removed them, so I made it straight to the point, straightforward. The purpose of Ayeconet University is to dominate, is to take away, you get, foreign oath on our educational system, in order to give us a gross domestic product of that comes from our own educational system. What happens is our GDP will rise by 25% if people adopt Ayeconet University. Nigeria GDP will rise by 25%. That is a huge amount of employment. Right now, the same thing with the Health Institute. Now, Ayeconet Health Institute have developed a lot of health optimization and health advancement techniques that is totally different from that of medicine. Medicine is the use of chemicals, synthetic chemicals, to treat disease. Ayeconet Health Institute practice biophysical health optimization and upgradation and enhancement. You get what I'm saying? So aside nutrition, which is eat quality food, we use biophysics to upgrade your health. You get, and then this have high quality. It's of high quality than that of a medical industry. I'll tell you reasons. Reason number one: I have not seen the health industry giving or solving sexual health problems on a permanent basis. Men have premature ejaculation and low sexual power, like they can't really be active in sex. Sorry for the interruption. For some good reasons, which is actually Britannia universities in Nigeria, like Olabisi Obanjo University and some other universities, activities in my life, like their stupid activities, they have made sure that they restricted me from getting the tools I require to make this education even one of the like better than it is currently. Even as it is, they are sure that it's better than that of Nigeria, and it's better than most of what I have actually gained access to in the world. You get, it's better than everything that I've got access to in the world, the educational system. So that's why I have memory card issue, like my phone memory. I don't have memory card in my phone, and the phone memory card is too low. I'm using Techno Pop 2, which is generally online. Techno B1, which now smaller phone is, and that's what I've been using to create the educational system. I used to say something. Education is actually about the quality of the content, and not just the graphics or the tools available or whatever. You say economics is what is the use of scarce commodities to create a lot of abundance. So it means being an entrepreneur is your ability to use small resources to create a lot of resources. So let's say that's what I am experiencing now, and that is no big deal. So you are going to actually bear with me. There's an evidence that I don't have much of the resources from the Britannian and the United States of America system. Although yes, US is supporting me through the provisions of at least free access to Windows, HP laptop, even if it's old, it's working fine. The phone itself and the rest, all these technologies are from the United States of America, while Britons have not provided me with anything, but still are looking for a way to use the universities they are controlling here in Nigeria to cause some problems for me. Thank God I'm a registered citizen of Nigeria, and Ayeconet Internet Technology is also a registered citizen of Nigeria. I wouldn't have had the protection of Nigeria itself in this case. And that's why I advise you people, if you are going to start anything as a Nigerian and you want to protect yourself from any foreign non-territorial government, I say go and register your NIN and go and register your business. You and your business will be protected. That's the protection I'm enjoying. That's why they cannot just corrupt and use some stupid authorities to come and get me, because I'm creating a new educational system, a new university, and I'm saying I am going to stand, and I am standing outside of Britannian NUC. I'm starting an health institute, Ayeconet Health Institute, which is using another approach, and it's focused on immortality development of the mankind. It means we are not only optimizing the human body, we are also trying to enhance it. You get? And I have done research for more than 10 years on this issue, and I have a lot of results. I want to know one is the fact that it is possible, and I have achieved it, for man to have prolonged sex. You get, by himself in one round. Medicine will tell you it is normal to last less than 5 minutes. Ayeconet Health Institute using biophysical and biopsychological treatment will tell you it is abnormal. If you cannot determine when you orgasm, how will you be able to do what? To satisfy your wife at different ovulation, different period of orgasms. That's why a lot of females are just like, regardless of, they are not comfortable with their husbands and the rest. But Ayeconet Health Institute have been able to create a permanent solution to premature ejaculation by enhancing the body of the patient to become someone who can decide when to release. It means if you like, you can release in 1 minute or 1 hour. You can ejaculate, and it's not going to be a kind of slow, careful. It will be as pleasurable as your wife, as your girlfriend demands. You get, if she demands fast, you will give her fast. If she demands slow, you will give her slow. But there's one thing, you will decide, okay, how long do you want? And they will say 1 minute or 1 hour. Whatever they choose, you would have the capability to give them in one single shot. So if your wife is someone that used to, like, say she wants 50 rounds, this time around she'll be telling you, I'm not sure I want up to 1 round. You will get the way we're telling you this is the amount of time they want. This is one of the quality that Ayeconet Health Institute is bringing to the table, and I believe this is going to not only upgrade us personally, our health, but it's going to contribute to the world and make us Nigeria proud. It's going to upgrade our GDP by another 25% internally. That's GDP. When I'm talking about GDP, this is also going to bring in foreigners, porn stars, and a lot of people with sexual health problems into Nigeria, which is going to activate an immediate payment of all our loans in no time. It means Nigeria will be on a clean slate, our naira will be equivalent to dollar, then all of you can have the best phones and laptop you ever wish for. In addition to that, because it will be cheaper. Now you're saying the phone that they sell for $100 will become 100 naira. No, look at it. The phone they sell for $100, which is about 40,000 naira, will become 100 naira because we've paid all our loans. And we are doing well ourselves, so we can say, okay, we have food, we have everything we need, so we can actually decide to buy phone at that same rate. We can actually decide to equivalent our transaction rate. It means the problems of naira and dollar will be solved just because of Ayeconet Health Institute, just because of what we are doing. And this is why I'm bringing people to the table. Yes, you will say, why am I not doing this as a partnered business or as an LTD and bring people together into the community and then work together so it won't look like? I will tell you one thing. This is a business, right? It is a business, and the only way that a business can be for social impact and not for profit, what happened to medicine? What happened to medicine that made them poison us a lot? What happened to the educational system that made them poison the educational system and give us all the troubles we've had? What happens to both of them that made us Nigerian a kind of slave? It is because the businesses are owned by a lot of human beings. It's because the form of those businesses are LTD or PLC. If it was just one person who owned this business and actually that business did something good, he knows that he's not going to suffer again because the money is going, a lot of money will still be coming to him throughout his life and his generation as well. In as much the business produce quality services to the community. In short, a single owner business is better than people coming together to form a business. Yes, people coming together to form a business will make the business quickly grow big, but then at the expense of quality, because a lot of people are now going to be the one profiting from the quality, and then in order to make much profit enough to actually meet up to the livelihood of these owners that are not going to be working but be investing their money, you get, it is going to make them greedy, selfish, and even if they are not greedy or they are not selfish, they will need money their life. So all these spendings will now be on the customer. So if the customer complains about how expensive it is, they will destroy the quality of such. That is why I use the single ownership method. So at the same time, that you see, this we improve our this thing by another 25%. Don't forget, the education already have a lot of courses that actually treats all our problems. There's agriculture there, advanced one that will solve all food problems in at least 2 or 3 years. You know, planting takes like 6 months or 1 year to germinate, but it will be enough and the stress will be low, and then the amount of resources spent into the agriculture will reduce and people will be proud to be an agriculturist. It's not like now that everybody is running away because nobody wants to be cutting grass and nobody wants to look dirty. But when you go into the farm like a doctor with all your overrun, like you want to go and perform a surgery and enter into the farm, everybody wants to feel this prestige. You get, and we're talking about our defense system so that USA will not come and cause us problem. There are courses for what they call ammunitions and weapons for national defense and security. It's still in the flyers. So we all know the fact that few people have time to be watching videos. You look at the videos, you look at some hours, then you're like, okay, this is a pitch or whatever. It's not actually a pitch, it's a full explanation to anybody who wants to understand what Ayeconet is all about. So I will make sure I complete this video. It will be a full course for anybody who has keyed in. Then you can share with your friend and tell them you like this, or you can summarize it. This is something to actually bring and let customers, my people, understand what the business is all about. So as I was saying before about the health system, Ayeconet Health Institute, it has been created to solve our health problems. Believe me, it is superior to medicine. I know what I'm talking about. At least I have been inventing a technology for more than 10 years. It means I'm watching, testing my own result, with the normal result that medicine is bringing out for people. Cure to malaria, total immunity development against almost all pandemics. You get development of immune system against almost all pandemics, even chemicals. You get all these have been actually worked on. You get have been developed, and I can say the success is superior to medicine. And the funniest thing is zero side effect. When you develop and you don't have, and due to the method we use to develop you are not having any downside. You are not coming down. It's not like maybe some parts will be getting weaker or some parts will be getting poisoned just because some parts have been actually improved or whatever. This Ayeconet Health Institute health practices is superior. No side effects that is negative. Yes, the side effect is what happens while you are doing something. Please, when you are running, what happens? You sweat. Sweating, as I'm talking this morning, look at, I'm already sweating. Sweating is a side effect of this talking. Is it negative? No. It just shows that where I am, there's a lot of heat and there's no fan on. So if I on the fan now, I will not be sweating again, just that it will be making some noises and then whatever. But then there's one thing you should understand. It's not negative, is it? And so imagine jogging and then saying you are sweating, and because sweating is a side effect of jogging. But then this is different from you take medicine to cure eye pain and it causes damage to your lungs, or you take medicine to cure ear problems and it causes problem to your eye. You get? This is what medicine usually do. You get? When you take drugs, it destroys your immune system, regardless of where you are treating. If you are treating your ear, you are treating your eye, you are treating your leg, always know that once it is something that is entering into your system from your mouth or from your muscle, that is penetrating the subdermal in large quantities, like you are putting it there directly, just note that the first thing you are causing problem for is your immune system. Now, if you take the drugs regularly, your immune system will get adapted to the drug. It means anything in the drug identity can gain direct entry, and then who knows which organ does not like that chemical. It means one organ or the other will be destroyed, and you have no defense system to protect that organ from being destroyed by the pathogens, which is the medicine like paracetamol that you decide to take. So that is about that. So aside that, we have Ayeconet companions. This is to regulate relationship. A lot of people suffer. You get singles cannot mingle, and when they mingle with situations that destroys their ability to mingle well later. Then they now become this hard type of human being, someone that was actually soft before. And then when they become hard type of human being, then their husband or their wife will be marrying hard versions of each other. Then on the long run, no happiness in the life of them, even if they don't argue in that marriage, because of how they lived their past that created the current present for them that led to the future they lived. You know what it means? So Ayeconet companions is actually to bring people together, to give them this romance mindset, this romance mindset. Okay, if we do things this way, it's a regulated place where you can actually have sex. It's actually a community for sex. It's a righteous sexual network. But this time around, this sexual network is built in systems where you don't have any problem. You get where your safety, security, peace and prosperity of anybody you decide to have romance with, you get it secured. Everything has their design. Yet you can actually get a lot of other parts which I will not be able to explain in this video for a lot of important reasons. This video, I said, is not designed as an advert, but it's also an advert. You get designing with the purpose of training students and keeping them with me so they can understand what Ayeconet is all about. When I'm not available to teach them, is also an advert. And then I can actually even publish it online, and then one person just gain access to it. And then what I mean is not to pitch, like I'm not taking it anywhere, because all these people already have the education of Britain in them. You get? So me, that's one of these why you say, why are you not looking for an investor? Why? You should have looked for one investor or the other. The question is, have you ever try to enter into the investor industry, have you noticed that all of them usually want you to have a very small, concise, miniature, simple idea? Do you know why? Because it's not because of those investors intend you to be small, but because the educational system has been designed to make sure you will not be able to develop anything that will save you away from the evil grips of the colonial masters. They colonized us. Don't forget, we fought for freedom. They didn't give us for free. They didn't say, okay, we are giving you for free. In short, whatever they gave us in the name of giving us for free because we've successfully fought for our freedom is definitely something that will keep us enslaved the second time, and this time around more intelligently. Look at pound sterling, look at euro. All this belongs to Britain, right? Look at pounds. About 500 or 600 naira we buy 1 pound, right? In the black market, maybe 800 or 1000 naira now. You should understand that slavery now. You get what I'm saying? So, regardless of whatever, the fact that naira to pounds ratio is too high shows that our education is poisonous. Because if it is not, we would have solved the problem where it is 2:1. Immediately enter 2:1, what we do? We solve the problem. But now it's 1:, how many thousand? How many hundreds? Yeah, it's too high. So everything is poison. So Ayeconet Internet Technologies is for Nigeria to solve that problem. You get to solve all Nigeria problems with quality. And then what about the world? Ayeconet is world common network of Internetworking technologies. So the plan is, after we've successfully solved all Nigeria problems, we start to move from countries to countries, check their problems and solve our problems. The mission is equality amongst all countries. You get it? Means USA will be rich, Nigeria will be rich, Ghana will be rich, everybody will be rich, so that we can come together and form a planet defense system and a planet creative system, so we can stand as one. Who knows what alien will be coming to attack us? If we do not unite to be peaceful, we will not be able to do anything. But before we can unite to be peaceful, we have to start solving problems in our community. So starting with Nigeria, let us first solve all the problems in Nigeria. And the problem of Nigeria is education and health. Once you solve those two problems, Nigeria has no problem again. That is why Ayeconet University and Ayeconet Health Institute is created. Every other thing you see in Ayeconet is a result of the education designed in a way that is compatible with our health system. And believe me, our health system is not just for human health. That's why I did not say Ayeconet Human Health Institute. It is Ayeconet Health Institute. Even government health is still part of the institute. You will use the education to optimize everything. So if you're talking about, although we always know that health is physical, whatever you get, but note, those two are working together. You get what I'm saying now? So we are talking about human and animal, let's say biohealth. Meanwhile, the education still. So yeah, we are talking about biohealth. Yeah. Meanwhile, the education also have another aspect. We talked about the health of other entities, civilizational health, relationship health, community health, country health, planet resources management health, planet health against invasion of different disease health. I mean, when I say disease, I'm talking about aliens and waste and many more. So the little I can say about in this video, because it's like a pitch and I'm not going to make it hours, it's already getting up to 30 minutes already. So all I'll just tell you is this: if you want more information about Ayeconet Internet Technologies, get the first thing. Get our citizenship education and one course that you like. Learning is continuous, and if you want to enjoy life, continue learning. So it's very cheap. It's just 15,000 naira per semester, and we offer BSc, MSc, PhD, and even professorship. Yes, our model is different. Our BSc course is just 1 year, all BSc course. We have GHD, we have DRD course, that is doctor courses, are different too. like health courses, bio health courses. They are also different in model. But when it comes to normal courses that are using BSc, our BSc is just 1 year. Masters is the following 2 years. So you spend 3 years, you will get your certificate together. You won't get your certificate until you've completed the 3 years. But once you are completing the 3 years, you are completing with your master's degree. It means you are having BSc and masters at the same time. You get our PhD is not actually a kind of course or whatever. You get, yes, we will get access to textbook. We will teach you few things in the beginning of the semester. The beginning of the semester just talk about how to carry out researches, how to solve problems. Then you decide which problem in which of our subjects, which of our courses you want to solve. You solve that problem and you become a doctor in that field. So it means if you're talking about you want to solve physics problems, okay, you look at, okay, what concept is absent or is making it like the physics of our is not complete, that's making the education incomplete. You get it, you solve that problem and you get your PhD. It means you are a doctor, because a doctor optimizes health, a doctor improves health. So you are a doctor of the philosophy, and philosophy means the wisdom. You are the doctor of philosophy, of a particular philosophy or in a particular field. So a doctor is an health improver. That's what a doctor is generally. Doctor means health improver. So we are saying doctor in philosophy, which is PhD. It means the improver of a particular philosophy. At every discipline, be it physics, be it chemistry, be it biology, be it business management, be it entrepreneurship, be it movie and artistry. All these are fields that a doctor can improve. So a doctor in this field make you improving this field make you a doctor in that field. For instance, I'm starting Ayeconet righteous porn in order to solve all the problems of pornography, starting with the reason why some people hate pornography and why pornography is still in a condition where people are condemning it. Successfully solving that problem, which I have developed the solution for and it's working, makes me a doctor. For instance, nobody can tell me porn is not good without that person being silenced. Righteously, even if you are the biggest pastor in your world, you will start to rethink, oh, it is true. It's the kind of porn you watch and how you watch it that determines whether the porn is good or not just a general fallacy of porns are bad. That makes me a doctor in pornography. While because I look at it very well, there was no righteous pornography before my time, I became a professor of pornography. So that's why I tell you of righteous pornography. Doctor in pornography, professor of righteous pornography. They are different. General pornography, I became a doctor that used righteous pornography to cure the diseases of pornography, but because righteous pornography did not exist before until I invented it, it became righteous. I became professor of righteous pornography and used that righteous program, my invention, to solve pornographic problem, which made me a doctor in pornography. That is how it's done. So it's not like you pay, yes, you will pay for administrative fee in order for guidance, for updates, for publication of your result, for testing your result, in order of your if it cures the problem you want to cure or not, and all stuff. Yeah, we will get paid for all those guidance and all those administrations. But saying that it is actually for your work like other university does, no, that's why it will be cheap. That's why PhD can be just 20,000 a year or 30,000 a year. It might be 30,000 a year, and then after you solve the problem, maybe 50,000 a year for certification and testing of your solution. It won't be as expensive, and it can be, you can have your PhD in 1 week after paying, after registering for PhD, or in 1 year or in 2 years, depending on how early you were able to solve the problem. This, we might have solved the problem and just come and say this is a problem in this particular field you want to solve, and you solve that problem, you become a doctor in. A master's holder is someone who can use effectively the knowledge of a discipline. A BSc holder is someone, when I say use effectively, I'm talking about without supervision. A BSc is someone who understands but is still trying to fully master its application. You get, that's a BSc. A master's, that's a bachelor in science or a bachelor in anything. A master's of anything, is someone who has mastered it and can do it without the supervision of anybody. A doctor, which is a PhD holder, is someone who has solved problem in it, and you can only solve problem after you've mastered something. You cannot solve my problem if you don't fully understand it. You get? So it means fully understanding me means you've mastered the knowledge of me. Then you can now directly solve my problem, whatever. But then I'm the only one that can solve my problem. I can only request for assistance and help. I will tell you what I need and you give me what I need. If you are trying to just automatically give me what you think and it's not compatible with my thinking system, it will be wasted. For instance, now I asked for 1 million, you gave me 100,000, it will waste. I asked for 1 million, you gave me 1 billion, it will waste. You get me? The rest will waste is the 1 million that I asked for, that I'll use to work. The rest will be no yap because I already planned something and then you give me over, or maybe we give over, you will give that person within the range, maybe 1.5 million, maybe 2 million, you get maybe one for this and one for that. Not that you now give them too much or too small. It's not good. You get wastage of resources. So that is it. So just any course you like, once you enter that course, you get, once you pay and this, you will gain full insight to a lot of things that you previously don't know, because we cannot tell you all our internal secrets before you come inside. So we've published a lot for you to know, a lot for you to be to be out about, like all about. I mean, well, see, I've broken my teeth and I'm a Nigerian with a dialect, primary dialect Yoruba. So even if I'm having some English errors, yeah, I shouldn't I? When it's not like I'm the owner of that language, even my language I've not completely mastered. So that's it. That is it. Because language is the toughest thing in the whole world, and that's why I pity people who are learning programming and encoding at the same time. Yes, they've not mastered English and Yoruba. Your brain will just bump. Let there be a dictionary. Don't worry, that problem we are solving that problem. I'm doctor of computer science. I'm doctor in computer science too. There's a way you do it where you know what you want to program, then you get the dictionary of the computer, and then you get, okay, this is how you want it. These are, you understand the infrastructure, architecture of the computer, and then write your programming in your own language, and then start to get the from the dictionary, get the interpretation and slot them around, and then get